Hey guys, welcome back to ZilchCraft. I'm Brim, he's Grum, and this is episode 11. Now what are we going to do today? Well, first things first, it's the weekend. And what does that mean? That means it's gift giving day. That's right, on the weekends we try to do gift giving, and boy do I have one for this weekend. So I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to swap because I've already done it, and I've already shot the video for it. So I'm going to swap over because I needed to catch him when he was offline. And I don't think he's online right now, but anyway, gift giving has been accomplished. So I'm going to let you guys see that real quick, and then we're going to come back here and get started on today's project. It's weekend video time. You know what that means? It's time to give gifts. Now, I asked the guys earlier if there was any particular request that anyone had, and Zimphony thought he was being a smart aleck and went, how about a whole stack of diamonds? Ha ha ha. You know what I've got in my hand? A whole stack of diamonds. That's right. Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. So you know what we're going to do? Now that he's just logged off the server. So we're going to sneak over there and leave him a little present. Yes, we are. I'll meet you over there. So I'm not going to look towards the village because Zimphony's been working on that, and that was the reason I actually cut the videos. I didn't want you guys to see the village over there because Zimphony has been very hard at work at that, and I'm sure he's shooting video. But this is his little house right over here, and I think we'll just dump, let's see. Well, it's his bed. He'll have a hard time missing it if we stick it right here. And then we'll do this. Ask, and you shall C-I-E-V-E? No. E-I-V-E? No. I-E-V-E. I sure hope that's right. Brim. Dun-da-da-dun! Alright, guys. Back to our normal episode. Alright, guys. So what are we going to get done today? Well, we're going to need some things. Some stuff and things. Let's grab... I've already got a bunch of material in my inventory just from... leftover from... working on our water entrance to the base. We'll jump out there and take a look at that in just a second. I do want to put... Oh, I hope I don't get glitched back up. I have several deaths... Oh, excuse me. I have several deaths now from starting to fall down this, and then I hit and I bounce and I start moving away, and then it rubber bands me back up, except that it rubber bands me directly over where I'm at, which is in the wall, which kills me. Now, all my stuff actually falls right here, but I've kind of gotten in the habit of when I land, I just got to stand here for a second and go, yeah, are you going to glitch me back up or not before I start moving, because I don't like dying all the time, and I guarantee you I have the high score these days. What's my high score? It's right, I've got 68 deaths! Oh, shame on you. Shame on you. Bad Brim. Bad Brim. Alright, so we were going to come down here and toss the iron up in there and put away this coal. We need to go on a coal busting up sort of expedition, and we're going to need some light. Actually, I've got like a stack and a half. We'll do this the cheap way for now. Yep. Do I need to repair... I need to do a repair on my pickaxe too, probably before we go get started. Or I could be really talented with this build and not have to tear any of it out. Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm going to hop out. Let's just go on upstairs. The thing is, we're going to walk past the wheat farm to head out, and we'll just go do that. We'll go take a look at the wheat farm real quick. Get me up here, lag. We'll go take a look at the wheat farm. What other farm should we take a look at? Now, there's not a lot of iron in our iron farm right now, but that's because I made like 5 stacks of iron blocks earlier. Sure did. Our sugarcane farm is now up to 3 levels now, I think. 1, 2. Well, we just hit 3. We got 1 here, 2, 3. I thought we were at 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just at 3 levels. We're at 3 levels. 3 levels is probably as high as we're going to go, because if we take a look here, there's not much in there. I just cleaned that out. There's like a stack and a half down here, I think. If we take a look, up to almost 2 stacks. But at this point, there's a double chest, and there's a double chest, and there's a double chest. Yay! We've got 3, 4. No, wait. There's a double chest, and there's a double chest, and goodness, there's most of a double chest. So we've got we kind of got sugarcane running out of our ears right now, which is exactly what I want. When I need emeralds, I want to be able to come down here and get paper and go do what I need to do without having to worry about do I have enough. Now, I have started building the tower for the barn. That's all I've done is made the circle and run it up with the red stained clay. I stopped because I'm not sure. Obviously that is way big enough for the mechanics that I want to put inside of it. It's not going to get any bigger around. I've actually considered making it less big around, a smaller diameter. But I haven't quite decided if it's tall enough yet to go ahead and cap. That's kind of where we're at right now. I don't know. So we're leaving it alone for now. But now, as far as wheat goes, if we pop in here and take a look, and this room gets pretty laggy. I don't know. There's something about the rail carts that just make this whole area really laggy for me. I don't know. Anyway, we've got some in here, which means we'll have none in here. This chest is empty. This chest is empty. Empty. Which one of these is it? This one is empty. This one, however, yes, that's almost a full double chest of hay bales at this point. So we have got to get our new storage set up, and I really would like to be auto-filtering out all those seeds, etc., etc. So we've got to get that done. We do have quite a bit of melons planted over here these days. We will do a automatic pumpkin and melon harvester. Yes, we will. We will do an automatic farm at some point, but That's not this episode. Right now, all we need that for is making splash potions of healing that I use over at the Skelly farm. So, we're going to move along. Although I am going to need some... Oh, I don't have pumpkin seeds. I lost my pumpkin seeds. Oh, no. I need pumpkins for something else we're going to work on, probably next episode. We might have to see... let's see. Anyone have pumpkin seeds for sale? Let's see if we can get that little message out there and see if we can find some pumpkin seeds. Now, it looks like it's getting dark, and that's really not the best time. Here is our water entrance coming along, and what I'll do is just come on through here and chop this out like this. Yep. Let that fill up, and then I'll go right behind this one and chop all this out to the depth that I want it. There is an auto pumpkin farm at spawn now. Sweet! So we don't even have to worry about it. I'll go out and chop all this down one level, and then I'll come in here and break this and let the water rush in, and then we'll put enough ice in here to get all of this, filled up with water so that we can drive our boat in here. Yeah, sorry, I'm watching chat down there. I'm watching chat down there, and really not talking. I can't talk and read. We figured that out, right? Okay, so there is a new, there's a new tag out there that says, it's right behind the sugarcane farm. Okay, cool. All right, so there's a new tag out there that says here, and that's where we are headed. Now, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to go build a very manual at this point, sort of. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I brought stacks of wood. I was going to say I needed wood, but I brought stacks of wood. We're going to go build ourselves a manual little darkroom spawner, and we're going to do it out here in the middle of the ocean. I found a spot that I believe, so we can't spawn anything further than 128 blocks from ourselves. When the game is looking to see whether or not it can spawn mobs around us, it only looks within 128 block radius of us. Now, it'll also do that for all the other players that are on, so the more players that are logged on, the less efficient a darkroom spawner is. But I found a spot out here in the middle of the ocean that is deep ocean, right here. Well, actually, I guess it's not deep ocean, this is just ocean. But if we look at the map, that's going to be 8 chunks. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and draw a circle around ourselves, there is no surface land like over here within 8 chunks of us. Now, there could be caves and stuff down here below us. I can't say that there aren't. I haven't dug into them and figured it out. And if there are, that will absolutely hurt our spawn rates. But it's not like we're trying to get all of our XP from this or anything. What we're really trying to get is Endermen spawning in there so that we can kill them easily and get Ender Pearls, as well as some other drops. So, for now, that's what that's all about. What I would like to do, I've brought materials. There's really only one way to get this started, and that's to see if I can figure out exactly where this is. Right down here. Is just drop in and start pillaring up. Yep, that's what we need to do. And then get to surface. So, now the good news is I do have the, we haven't looked at armor. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? We haven't looked at our armor. Alright, there we go. Oh, nope, we don't need that one because I need to jump up on top of it. So let's take a look at our armor. We are now wearing full enchanted armor. Yay! And this is the best I could kind of get to work with. So we got Aqua Affinity, Unbreaking 3, Mending, Respiration 3, Protection 4, and Thorns 2 on the helmet. We've got Fire Protection 4, and I tried standing in lava the other day, and I didn't stand there forever, but I stood for several seconds in lava with taking no damage, so I was very pleased with that. Thorns 3, Unbreaking 3, and Mending on this one. We've got Blast Protection 4 on our boots to deal with silly things like creepers, and actually I had a creeper blow up behind me yesterday. I had my volume turned all the way down and didn't realize he was standing behind me, and I took like a half a heart of damage, so yay for Blast Protection. Unbreaking 3, Mending 3, Thorns 3, or Mending, and then Thorns 3 on this one, and then Protection 4, Featherfall 4, Depth Strider 3. I chose to go Depth Strider here rather than Frostwalkers at this point, because it's the pair I wear around all the time, and I'm often in my sugarcane farm, and I don't want to mess up my sugarcane farm. So, Depth Strider 3, Unbreaking 3, Mending on our boots. Now, having looked through that, I think... So, mobs cannot spawn closer to us. They cannot spawn further away than 128 or closer than 24. So I think what we want to do is go 24. I think we want to build a pad here. Do I want to go up to half slabs here? I think I want to go up to half slabs like immediately. So what I'm thinking, let's get this built and get it put down. Matter of fact, we may just go ahead and drop it. I want to drop it on the side so I got access to it like that. I think so, and we can actually tear these out. I do not want these full slabs here. I don't think. What I'm thinking I want to do is like this. Can we do stone slabs here? Why can't I do... Oh, because that's granite. Not stone slab, or not stone. That's andesite. Stone, please, thank you. Alright, so, I'm thinking what we want to do is immediately come up half a step. Bam. Now, quit. Give me... now if we hit our F4, that is spawnable, but these are not. Yep. That's what I want to do. Now I'm just going to carry this out 24, or maybe I'm going to go a little further. Because what I'm thinking is I'm going to build a big ring, is what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a box around this. And when I'm at that far corner over there, I'll be 24 away from this corner, that corner, and this corner. So all of this can spawn, and then I'll just work my way around the ring, killing things, and there will always be a spot on the ring, the opposite of me, that is more than 24 away from me. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I've never tried this before. I've never done this way before. I have no idea for a fact that it will work. But you know what? All we can do is try it and find out, right? So I'm going to get busy laying in the outer ring at least, the 24 by 24, and we'll be back in a second. All right, guys, so I ended up going 28, I believe. 28. I went ahead and put a half slab over that crafting bench just so that we can't spawn anything there. And the reason I did that is I'm going to want at least, I'm thinking a 3 wide through here. I'm thinking a 3 wide. So I'm going to go back through here now. Nope, we definitely don't want to do that because that big 0, that's a bad, bad sign. We do not want that at all. And of course, those are both going to drop into the water, never to be seen again, and we're okay with that. So I'm going to go back at this point and re-ring this whole thing. Re-ring. Ring, ring. I'm going to re-ring this whole thing in 2 more levels of stone, and then we'll come back and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so I am back. I have made this whole thing 3 wide, so I've got plenty of running room. Don't have to worry about get falling off, that sort of thing. Now, obviously, we've built this sort of structure several times in Skyworlds, and I never seem to remember. Oh, yep, come on. I think this is the level I need the bad guys at. I think so. I'm fairly certain so. I'm reasonably certain so, because I need to be able to see their feet, right? Yeah, that would seem to make sense. So, what I am going to do... yes, because I can see their feet, so they're a block and a half above me. I can see their feet, but they should not be able to see me. Now, the other thing we need to do is make sure that we've got room for... So if I put another block on top here, bang, and then I put a half slab right above my head, bang, and then pull this out, I can see them, but I still got room to get under there. Yes, I'm fairly certain that is the correct height. So now what we need to do... I don't know why... How did I get... What is that? Andesite? Grr, I don't want andesite. Nobody want no andesite. Alright, let's get some regular stone in here. Let's get this tore out, because that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I need to take that out, too. Yeah, I don't want that down there. All this has got to come out, this whole column. All right, so let me get busy. I'm going to have to be really careful here, though, because spawns. What I might do is run this entire ring around first. And then if something does spawn, at least it can't walk down on my pad. You know, like creeper, walk down here, go boom. Yeah, that would be bad. So I think I'll do that first. I think I'll run this ring around first. And then come back and start working on the spawning wall. Yep. So back in a second. All right, now this inside ring is up. You know what? That is... I bet that's all spawnable, isn't it? Oh, goodness. So if darkness comes, we're going to have a problem. Houston, it will be a huge problem. Because we built this whole thing so that it would always be spawnable. Yes. We would always be far enough away that some point on this would always be spawnable, right? Oh, no, and the sun's setting over there. Oh, no, I hope there's somebody back someplace where they can sleep. Otherwise, what we're going to have to do is cut, run back to base, let everything out of here despawn, and then come back out, because this will get ugly fast. How fast? Muy rapido? Yeah, very fast. So I'm just going to keep putting in blocks and run when I have to. How's that? Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is not going to be good. Technically, we've built 2 spawning pads at this point. One right up here and one right down. The sun is setting. We're in trouble. I'm surprised stuff's not already popping up over there. We're just going to keep an eye out and run. Actually, let's see if we can get a little help from our friends. Hopefully somebody can sleep. That would be very, very nice. Haha! Oh, please get there before the spawn happens. Oh, nothing spawning so far. Yes! Oh, thank you. Alright, very good. Alright, so I'm just going to keep putting this wall in, and then... I think we're only going to go 1 wide on this, because really, the only thing that's 2 wide that would be of concern would be spiders. We've got plenty of spiders back at our spider farms, and if we want to go get other spiders, we always have the mine shaft where we could get poisonous cave spiders, so I really don't see any reason to make this good night, wide enough for spiders to spawn. So I'm just going to make this 1 wide, and then we're going to get a roof put over it, get this whole situation fixed, and then we may just do... I may torch the top to keep spawns from happening up there. I haven't decided yet. But obviously we definitely want this 3 wide, or 3 tall, so that we can get Enderman in here. After all, that is the thing we would most like to have here right now. And obviously this is not automatic at all. I mean, this is going to be, come out here and swing our sword, right? So, and that's kind of the way we want it for now. We will be building a big one eventually. Yeah, probably so. We'll probably be building a big, if somebody else is not already working on one, although, even if somebody else is working on one, we may build one at some point. Anyway, I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to get the next level on. And by next level, I mean get the walls put up around it. And we'll be back here in just a few minutes. All right, guys, the donut of death is done. DDD, donut of death. No, we can't call it that. No, we cannot. Anyway, as you can see, we did go ahead and slab the top. I did go ahead. This is obviously completely dark at this point. It's just running around making sure that all said zeros. But I'm guessing based on the dark color all the way around that this thing is completely in darkness. Yep, and I did have a zombie spawn on me at one point, but I had to knock him out, and then he was in the water, and then I swatted him with my pickaxe and killed him. So I'm really curious what the spawn rate is going to be like on this. Ooh, good lord, looks like all kinds of squid just spawned out here. And I don't know, I just don't know. Obviously, the only time we normally build this, are we going to run into the lighting glitch because we've got slabs on top? Oh, I think so. I think we'll have to yeah, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to go back and rip off all that slab and put back on real... Oh, what is this all of a sudden? Yep, I think I'm going to have to do that. I think the reason we're not seeing any spawns is that even though this shows 0, like right here you can see light coming in that corner, I think... Crud. I think there's actually light up there. Didn't we do that in our Sky Factory where we ran into that problem? Yep, we did that in our big plus-shaped spawner where we ended up having slabs on the top and we couldn't get anything to spawn, and then we ended up going back in and tearing the slabs out and putting in full blocks, and lo and behold, stuff started spawning immediately. Grrr, why didn't I remember that? Alright, guys, obviously I've got to get my way back up there then and try this again. Alright, guys, so I have gone around and put in... Oh, there was a torch. I thought I saw something else. Gone around and put in an entire row of wooden planks. We had those 2 stacks of oak logs that we brought with us. I figured that was the cleanest... Oh, actually... it looks like on the map there may be a skeleton already in here. That would be nice. Let's just wander over this way. Yep, I see legs right there. Looks like actually there is a skeleton and... Is that a zombie or a witch? I can't tell. It's a witch. I just saw her grab a potion. So, come on, die. Yep, there is. Excellent. So this is obviously working. Yay. Now, I don't expect, being in an overworld like this, I don't expect it to produce the way, say, that our... spawner, our darkroom spawner in the Sky Factory operated. It's just not going to be that productive because there are plenty of places for things to spawn here in the overworld. For starters, I'm not the only one logged on, so those players who are on land out there somewhere are going to have caves underneath them, they're going to have dark spots around them, and the game, because they'll have so much more land around them, when the game's trying to pick random places to put mobs, there's going to be a lot more... is there something else in here? Looks like it, yep. The game's going to pick places that are around them because there's a lot more land for it to put mobs on. So, this is not going to be highly productive, but it will probably be productive enough for us to collect a few ender pearls out of here. That would be really nice, and be able to collect the occasional mob. So, that's really all this was about. Yep, getting us a place where we could come and pick up the occasional material. So, I'm going to run back and get... my sword and come back over here and see if maybe we can't pick up a couple of ender pearls, and I'll be back after I've had a chance to work my way through that ring several times and just see how it's doing. Here's one of the things I was talking about. There is our donut of death, or whatever it is we're going to call it. And if you look up on the map in the upper right hand corner, you're going to see that there's a creeper and a skeleton both on the screen. Well, those have got to be in an underwater cave right here somewhere. They've got to be underneath the ground, which means there's at least one cave system underneath here somewhere. I wonder how far down it is. But it's obviously, there's a lot more spawnable area in there, so we could probably dramatically increase the productivity of that if we will hunt for things like that and see if we can't get those caves lit up so that is not viable spawning area down there anymore. Because I can see at least 3 mobs on the screen right here. It looks like 2 skeletons and a creeper that are down here in caves rather than over there in our spawner where we want them. So I may try to do some caving and see if I can't clean part of that up later. That is a pretty big deal trying to find all that stuff. I know there's a cave that let's see, where is that cave? Right there. I know there's a cave system down there that I've dug into that actually goes all the way back under our base, and I dug into it coming the other way, and I saw gravel hanging in the air, and I went, I wonder what that is, and I hit one of the gravel, and mined everything out yet. Nice. I hit the gravel, and of course it did a block update, and all, like, this long chain of gravel fell in. So let me see what I can do about... Nope, we're just going to do a single test, and if I'm going to do some cave lighting, we'll do that between this episode and next, and see if we can bump our productivity. How's that? Yeah, so we can get an idea about whether or not it actually had any effect on the productivity of our spawner. So I will meet you back over after I have ground through maybe a full day. I may wait for a full day and then see how many mobs I can get in a full day. That would probably be the best way to do that. So I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. So I'm sighting the sun. It is just setting over the top of the... spawner on that side, or our dark room over here. So I'm going to go ahead and start grinding through, killing anything that shows up in the darkroom here, and I'll be back tomorrow when that gets to about the same location. Tomorrow, Minecraft Day, when it gets to about the same location. Back in a bit. Then we have a great big problem. Look at all the mobs on my screen. Problem is, I'm not up there. I'm down here sitting on the bottom of the ocean. There must be a huge cave system right underneath where we have built our darkroom spawner. Oh, what a pain in the patootie. Yeah, look at all the mobs that are around us. But guess what? None of them are up here. Grrr. This may... That's almost going to make caving an absolute necessity then if we're going to be able to use this thing. Not exactly what I had planned to do immediately. I did plan at some point to increase the efficiency, but I might have to... I'm not seeing a... and it's only been a few minutes. It's still in the middle of the night here. But I haven't gotten a single spawn in here yet, and I was kind of going, nah, that doesn't feel right. So I dropped down in the water and just sunk down to the bottom of the ocean, and sure enough, mobs started popping everywhere. So I'm guessing there is a pretty significant cave system under this ocean over here. Now, the reason I built out in deep ocean is that is supposed to be much rarer to have mobs like that down here. Much rarer or not, I got unlucky. Now, what I should have done is come down here and check to the bottom of the ocean before I built this thing, so I would know whether or not there were caves under there. But did I do that? No, that would require way too much planning ahead. So, well, guys, I am going to do some caving and getting stuff lit up out here. But that's going to be an extensive project that we work on over several days. So we're obviously not going to get that done tonight. I was hoping to get a couple of kills out of here tonight, though. Particularly Enderman. I would like some Ender Pearls, please. For the love of all that is holy, give me an Enderman or 3 or 5 or 7. So, anyway, guys, I think that's what we're going to call it an episode. It's not a total waste. It's not a complete bust because we can get the caves lit up, and this thing, and it has produced a couple of mobs, just none today. So, yeah, it is what it is. Well, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I know it was a bit of a weird episode, building this thing and seeing some failures, but you know what? I like to record my failures as much as I like to record the things that work really well. Why? Because I learn best from my failures. When I fail at something, I have found a way that is guaranteed not to work. Yep. There are lots of ways to make things work, but it's really nice when you fail. If you can look at failure as an opportunity to eliminate something from your repertoire, if you will. I now know a way that this absolutely will not work. Make sure you check the bottom of the ocean for caves first. So this is not a complete waste, if nothing else. It's a learning experience, and we can go down and get things lit up and make this better for us. But, yeah, it's kind of a bust for right now. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I know you could have been spending your time doing anything you wanted to do, and you chose to spend your time with me. And I value that very much. And until I see you again, bye-bye.